Hello, y'all. I'm back. Well, hold up. The wind is picking up and it's rainy. I guess it's starting to rain. Yeah. It's starting to rain again because it rained earlier when I was at the library. So it's now 5:25 p.m. The temperature is in the high 70s. But the temperature is in the high 70s. But I guess because it's gloomy and kind of want to rain, I guess that's why I feel cold. I get goosebumps easily. I think it's like 77 or 78 degrees or something. I feel cold. So yeah, it's trying to rain. So yep. I probably could have or should have still been at the library by now, but as I said, um due to the fact that other homeless either bully and harass me or sexually harass me, that's why I go in the private room, and if I can't go in there, I then I'll leave the library after my time is up. So yeah, it is kind of starting to rain. So it looks like as if I don't know if there's a new business that has started recently. I don't know if it was this week or last week, but I just missed a white Mitsubishi SUV with strange tail lights. So so I don't know if it was this week or last week the new business had started, here. Well, I thought it was just perps, but I see a bunch of cars in the parking lot unusually. So the only reason why they got the new building, the new business now, or whatever business that is, the reason why is because I'm homeless and this is where I sleep. But I guarantee, this place had been vacant for a long time. Like for, I don't know how many years, but, excuse me, this place has been vacant. So, and that man, he's looking at me like I'm really crazy. Like I'm not supposed to be here, or like I don't belong here. So, so they did the same thing with, Calbee Ichiban, you know, the Asian restaurant. It was the abandoned bank where the police told me to go sleep by the abandoned bank after they wrongfully banned me from Everman when I was brand new here. I didn't even get a chance. That's messed up. And so they made the discriminatory racist decision to have me wrongfully banned for the rest of my life. My only crime was being homeless. That's how racist they are. Covert racists downtown. Very sneaky with it. Not all of them, but some of them. You know, even here on Palafox Street, these restaurants here, the rich folks, covert racists. But they're not going to call you a nigger to your face, though. Nigger. They're not going to call you that to your face. But in Denton, Texas, they're hillbilly. So I got called that name to my face like quite a few times. Even the bus drivers in Denton, Texas. I didn't realize they were perps. So yeah, abandoned bank turned into it turned into a restaurant. Then they had the across the street by across the street the other buildings, well, building or whatever, was vacant. Then when I started to sleep there with the vacant buildings, oh, now all of a sudden everybody, the Freemason perps, they buy up the property and run businesses there and gang stalk me and eventually have me mobbed out of the area. So I'm praying and hoping to get me that trailer, or if not the trailer, then something as soon as possible. Excuse me. As soon as possible. Because I don't know if there is really, and which it looks like there is a business here. I mean, a new business, whatever it is. Then my days here are numbered. And there are no more there would be no more sleep spots for me over here. I try to sleep by that little ferry by the bay, and this gang stalker got strange headlights. And so, oh yeah, that was a white, if it wasn't a Scion, it was Scion XB or something similar. And she was, it was a white female in a white car, and she was filming me, and I didn't get to catch that. So anyway, so my days are numbered, and excuse me, they're making my nose itch. So my days are numbered here, and I don't know when I'll end up being forced out, and I have nowhere to go. I mean, they called the police on me and had me trespass from the ferry by the bay. But other homeless people, they get to sleep there, and they don't get trespassed. Well, the police try to bully and harass me, and then they try to tell me it's not safe over there and stuff like that. And the harassment was way worse over there. The gang stalking, and I got footage of that too. The gang stalking harassment was way worse over there. So after here, I don't know where else to go. But I can't be homeless on the streets in my hometown, New Orleans. And I can't be homeless on the streets in Mobile, Alabama. I mean, I have a job interview for a job I really don't want tomorrow. But it's like, I might have no choice but to take it, because you know how it is with the gang stalking. You don't get to choose your life. So, excuse me, why am I? So anyway, I'm sitting here looking at my hair. The camera is the camera is making it look like as if I have a whole bunch of strands of gray hair, but I'm like, it can't be. Well, it's making me think it look like as if I got a whole bunch of gray hair. But yeah, I think it's the camera making it look like that. But ever since I was 32, I had a nightmare, and then after that I would have just this one strand of gray hair somewhere up in here. but then it would disappear and then come back and then disappear. It's weird. But I wonder, why is my hair seems like it's blonde right here and it's blonde right here, but the rest of my hair is dark brown. When Mark, the biological gay brother Mark, when he was younger, I saw some pictures, school picture or something, but his hair was kind of the same way, like blonde over here and blonde over there. So but anyway, I'm just bored right now, and I'm just talking because I'm bored. My anxiety is high, and I'm just trying to pass the time. But I have like another cleaning job opportunity tomorrow. The interview is tomorrow. But as I said, I like, and it's like when you days of sleep deprived, when you're suffering days of sleep deprivation, and you're suffering, like, if you're days of sleep deprived, excuse me, and also physically fatigued and stuff, it's torture to go to work, and you're physically and not mentally, you're not mentally or physically strong enough, when they keep you constantly feeling fatigued. Oh, excuse me, if you got like, not even, I don't know, I haven't heard of other targeted individuals talk about chronic fatigue syndrome, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I'd be like constantly fatigued and never feel well rested enough, and wondering, when will I ever feel normal? So yeah, so the lady that walked here, I don't know if she was a perp being evil, or if she really didn't, or if she was innocent and didn't know. But sometimes I have my false alarms and my mistakes, you know. And I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. If I made a mistake, I'm sorry. But so yeah, I had to clean and sanitize the spot. But see, when I have a permanent roof over my head, whether it be an apartment, a house to rent, I never got to own any place to live, Or like if I'm staying in a hotel or a motel long term, if I'm by myself, that's way less rubbing alcohol I have to use. Like when I was staying in a motel last year and earlier this year, when I like after the temp service job, well, if I didn't go anywhere, I think one bottle of 32-ounce alcohol would last me one like 1 or 2 weeks for one bottle. But I got to go through between 1 and 2 bottles every day while I'm on the streets, just trying to stay sanitized and stay clean. And with me having OCD and plus just regular cleanliness, but if I had to live with people, I think I would end up having to use more alcohol. But if I'm totally by myself and hardly go anywhere, I don't be using that much, But I'm really hoping to get, a permanent place soon. Hopefully before November. And that's very cruel that the perps will sabotage and infiltrate and destroy me trying to get a place to live. But if I were to get like an apartment or something, I'm gonna try to, or a trailer or whatever, cottage, trailer, apartment, something. I would try whatever I could to not let myself be homeless again, and to make sure I just expose every damn thing. And so yeah, I mean, that lady was telling me about a $500 a month trailer to stay in. And people were like, when I try to see about a trailer 2.5 years ago, I just inquired about it and looked into it, and I got called stupid just for looking into it. I didn't even get it, but the guy turned out to be a narcissistic perp scammer anyway. And he wouldn't even, he got defensive and kicked me out for asking too many questions and catching on to him trying to be shady. So yeah, I have my earbuds in now. So I meant to say it at the beginning of the video, but I got my earbuds in, so I apologize for the noise, any noise harassment, or any noise. So yeah, it's getting colder and colder. So on my Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel, I guess they lowered it. I don't know how many subscribers they lowered it to, but on that I have like 467 subscribers on there, and that's my oldest YouTube channel. And at first I was using it for personal entertainment, but because Starbricker got me wrongfully deleted, my main PsychWorld channel, and she nearly succeeded at the main Targeted by the PsychWorld channel, and I can still only do community posts on there. That channel is half dead. I can't do any additional videos. I lost a lot of my subscribers on there. And then the Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel is just like a backup. It was a backup to that one, but I got to have backups to backups. So now this is the main channel I've been using. And so I found out that the Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel. So now all three channels I can do community posts. And so, wow, that white Hyundai Tucson passed by I don't know how many times. So sometimes I do like periodic updates on that channel and try to refer people to over here, but nobody really cares anyway, But and sometimes in emergencies, like if something happens with this channel or so that's the backup one that I use, So at the moment I only have one Twitter. Only one Twitter. I'm not gonna do like an alternative Twitter or anything like that, So but I mean, I guess I kind of feel a little bit calmer now, a little bit more at peace. But I still think that the online perps are still doing dirty work behind the scenes. And when I say behind the scenes, I don't think they're trying to be sneaky, because they be trying to be bold as they can. But I have them blocked at just about every avenue, every corner. And some gang stalkers, I do try to resist them, but they come back harder. But it looks like as if, I don't know if the telephone scatologia perp, I don't know if he backed off or left me alone for a few days. I mean, well, since a few days ago. I think he backed off and left me alone. And it made me think of the Bible scripture, where that said, resist the devil or he will flee from you. But it seemed like the devil don't always flee in my case, because some perps have not let up and been stalking me for 3 years or longer. So if they've been perping and stalking for 3 years and not let up, I don't get no breaks. Well, I mean, as I said, I think the perps are doing some dirty stuff. No matter who the online perp is, doing some dirty stuff behind the scenes. They're still thumbing down all my videos. They still censor my comments on my own videos. They still manipulate the thumbs up and thumbs down. They're blocked from commenting. So yeah. And I guess I'm going to do like an update video on a Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, probably before the night is out. Let's see. Yeah, it's 5:47 right now, and my phone is at 80%. I've been wanting some beef and rice or something, or seafood and potatoes or something for dinner. But I had some tuna earlier, like the little tuna thing, snack thing. So yeah. So if I were to get that permanent place, I would love to try to do cooking videos. I would love to try to do cooking videos, and I would love to try to like cooking and baking, and just being creative in the kitchen. I'm from New Orleans, and so I would like to come up with my own stuff. And so I also would like to work on more writing as well. I mean, I just wish I could just have my life for me. And I want to be like I am an author. Sorry, I am an author. And I'm a writer. I'm a blogger. I write fiction and nonfiction. And so I also would like to do, like, if I were to get me a permanent place to live, I would love to do some YouTube cooking videos, and also write and self-publish and write cookbooks as well. What I would like to do, and I'm the type, I see that a lot of the cooking and writing with the creativity, it seems like they have a lot of stuff in common. A lot of similarities with cooking and writing and being creative. And you can write cookbooks. Or I can, like, I wrote a few short stories about food and cooking and just being different and unique. I don't want to be copying anyone else's style with cooking or writing, So yeah. So I want to be able to be entrepreneurial. If I had a permanent place to live, I could do there would have more opportunities for work at home or work from home. Hopefully, if I can work up enough to get a laptop and then work from home or work at home. But then again, um, it can't be over the phone because the gang stalkers already know in advance that they would utilize the time. They would set me up to lose my job because they'll create the noise campaigns during the hours where I'm trying to work. So I would need, like, not a phone job, but like a typing computer job or something, a work at home typing job. But they got this one company, I'm not going to say the name, that they told me that if I can ever get a permanent place, then that job opportunity is always available for me. After I got the interview, I got the training. I mean, well, the little meeting or whatever, And so, yeah, I mean, as I said, they try to block you from being independent, block you from getting back on your feet, because they want to. And other professed targets say too, well, the gang stalkers, they want to infantilize us. So I don't see why certain professed targeted individuals want to infantilize and control others. So professed targeted individuals are seen, like, on social media and YouTube. Nobody can get along, and I guess you could say that the TI community is toxic. Always, quote unquote, drama and toxic. Nobody really can get along except the popular fakes huddled together, and they only last so long, and they don't even get along. And everybody accusing everybody of being a perp and an agent, and try to give false proof that, oh, this person's an agent. You work for the feds. You're this. You work for the fusion centers. Oh, you a Mason. So I guess it's good that I ride solo a lot of the time. What people want to say, ride solo, or just be a loner, or just be to myself. Less trouble with others. O'Reilly skanks board escape. So she's probably blasting loud music. I don't know because I got my earbuds in. So yeah. But I mean, yeah, everybody's calling each other a perp and an agent. But then they said we TIs need to learn how to get along with each other. But it is a whole bunch of TIs that have sold out and stuff. But the ones being with the false bad reputation of being an agent or a perp, those are the ones that's really being targeted, and that's not a perp or an agent. It's just twisted and backwards. So yeah, I mean, I'm basically trying to say that if I can successfully get this new place, I'm not going to let the perps make me back homeless again. Because it's been a long 4-year journey of hell. And I've never would have thought, I would have never thought that I would end up being homeless for this long And then people want to say it's like trouble with housing or lack of affordable housing, and then inflation and everything else. And I also, well, I better not say it, but I also would like to be a prepper as well. Excuse me. So, the raindrops getting fatter. So, all my information on ways y'all can help me is in the description box. It's in the description box. If y'all can help me, I have my blog, Ko-fi, Go Get Funding, which is the GoFundMe alternative. I have the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and I have my petition, and I have True DVD for Christians and some links of targeting and gang stalking if people want to know more information. So thanks, and y'all gonna see me later on.